Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. And we have a crash. We have the first crash of 2019. Right, let's relaunch the game. Today I am going to play Drifting Lands. What is Drifting Lands? Good question. It's consider a mix between a hack and slash like Diablo and regular shoot 'em
Hundreds
up.
of years ago,
Basically what it
this
is.
world was
So what it means a lot of loot. You will get a lot of loot, believe it or not. A lot of loot, lot of builds to make. You have to select the right weapon, the right armor, the right this, the right that. A lot of gears going on. So basically, that's basically what Drifting Lands here is. Sorry, it's quite a good game. It's very well made. It's not for everybody, I would say. If you're only looking for a shooter experience, it might be disappointing on that point. If you're looking for something that makes up nicely different type of games, then it's worth having a look, worth trying it. There's an awesome music, and as you can see, I've been playing 17 hours of that game. I mean, Steam says 25, whatever. But what I'm going to do for this stream is I'm going to create a new save. You can start from scratch. I'm not going to bother with the storyline because there's excuse me, a rather nice storyline going on in this game. So yeah, I'll skip on the story point. It's basically in a distant future. Most of I believe Earth has been destroyed, and only some fragment of Earth remain, and that's where people are living. Unfortunately, there's a kind of empire or corporation, kind of religious corporation that has been taking over the whole thing, and some kind of rebel are trying to disturb their power and to restore some balance or peace. Anyway, that's the plot. Let's create a mode. Sorry, a new game. I'm saying mode because I'm just seeing modes there. And of course we're going to play normal mode because I'm not a noob, obviously. Right, so you can pick the ship you want to start with. I haven't been playing the game in a while, so I'll have to read first. I think you can buy more ship in the game. It's just to start with. Okay, we're going to start with the Marauder, sorry, for a safer bet. Do you want to skip the tutorial? Yes, I know the game. Okay, so this is the hub of the game, and this is it. That's it. This is the hub. That's what you get. You get the hangar, market, where you can buy gear, the news. That's just basically the developer information, the leaderboard, etc., and the hangar and the command center. So that's it. It's just a screen, but it works well. It's you don't need to go or walk in a 3D view or just move onto a map or something. No, it's just that's it. And I think it's quite competent, really. So let's go to the hangar. This is our ship. There we go. The standard Moroder. Right. So as we start, we have a couple of experience points allocated to our ship. 5 for structure. So the structure basically it's the health and the armor. Navigation, as you can see, is more health and increased weapon damage. And the power health increase. They both do health increase and with another skill. So this is a skill power increased by 1%. So we have the engine, L, the power, the whole thing, and thruster, shield, the gun, some different module for structure, and a different piece of equipment that we can equip later on. And we have the skills there. Basically, as we go further in the game, we'll be able to unlock new skill. So it's like an MMO. Well, like an MMO, like an hack and slash, like an adventure game, right? So this is it. So at the moment, let's equip this. Yes, I can. And perhaps do this. You can unlock them by spending money. Not all of them, I think. Well, actually, all of them you can spend money. Auto skill. Okay, I got this one. So the automatic retreat. So in this game, for instance, if you being beaten, basically, and your shield goes down and the spaceship is about to blow up, then this auto skill will bring you back to the base without losing your cargo, I believe. No, you will actually lose the credits because you earn money in the game, and the cargo. So basically, it's all the loot. You lose all this. Credit skill. Okay, let's go with that since. Right. So the game only gives you 2 skills equipped, but you can go in and select the rest of it. So that's something that you need to know before you start. Before you start a new game. Right. How many points? We have 9 points to spend on those things. I'm going to spend a bit more on navigation. That's fine. So we have kind of balance. Well, I'm trying to get a balanced ship. But here we go. And we're going to start the first mission. So this is the stash. It's straightforward. You can unlock different stash. The market here, so you can access everything from the top. The market, you'll be able to buy new weapon, new items, everything basically, and also there's blueprints in the game. So you earn a blueprint, and so what you do is you send the blueprint to the blueprint box, and then you get something out of it that you have to buy eventually. And the blueprint just give you the opportunity of buying which you're going to discover from the blueprint. Anyway, let's start with the game. I'm playing with the mouse. You can play with the controller, of course. It works very well with the controller. However, I find that playing with the mouse is actually quite efficient. All you have to do is to move the mouse to move the ship. So it can be a bit tricky at first if you're not used to this. But I find it in later level that it works quite well. So you can pinpoint exactly your ship, exactly where you want it, and you can avoid bullets precisely. I'm not saying that with the controller it's not the same, but with the mouse it works well, and I'm going to demonstrate on the stream that it works quite well. And to activate your skills, it's like an MMO, you just press, in that case, I think you can, I believe you can change. Yeah, I think you can change the skill 1. Yeah, it was good to be 1, 2, 3, 4, basically. I press 1, 2, 3, 4. I activate my my skills. So, I can't remember which one I allocated to what. So I will have to give it a try first, and we'll see. Okay, I'm not going to change anything. Right. Let's go to the command center. We're going to start our first mission, and unfortunately it's going to be some dialogue. We got grade here on the right hand side, so as you play more scenario in the game, you will go grade 2, grade 3, etc, etc, and obviously the higher the grade, the more difficult the missions will start being, and but the better the loot will be. Welcome to the Rift, and the Rift, I believe, is you know what, I really cannot remember everything in the game because I've been playing it a while ago, and I just wanted to come back to it because I thought it was worth doing a stream about it, because it's a very interesting game, and because it mixes up different genre of game, and did I say, just say gender? Sorry, genre of game. No, I'm not trying to discriminate anybody on gender or everything. Anyway, you're going physically to do some mission for a couple of different people. Kudos for the music, because it's great. It's I mean, I hope you'll be able to hear it properly, because it is very good. It is very good indeed. I'm just making sure that my audio level are good enough. Right, okay, so you meet those people which basically are going to give you missions to achieve. Like an MMO, like an hack and slash. Okay. So we are going to, you can pick the mission that you want, basically. You can start in the order that you want, but we are going to start those linked missions. So you complete one mission that links to another one, and then another one, and another one. Like a bad FedEx quest, basically. Here we go. So as you can see, I'm moving.
Killing streak.
My ship with the mouse. I mean, maybe you cannot really see it, but or you can see the pointer, I think.
Skill not ready.
Oh, and you have a cooldown on skills. I forgot to mention. Of course you did. Oh,
Skill not ready.
this one will be okay.
Killing streak. Killing streak.
I got a skill where I can repair my shield.
Killing
Okay,
streak.
which... Oh no, that's not the one. So 4 is not this, so... 1... That's the one. Ooh,
Focus up. Killing streak.
and 2.
Focus up.
Except with my skill because they don't match what's on the screen.
Killing streak.
At the moment, it's fairly straightforward and easy. So here we go. I got some cash. I could go to the hangar and check what we have. Actually, we can do that. Let's go to the hangar and check. You have it in your hold. So, okay. Press your stash. Yes. Yes, I do. So we have only like 2 items that I've collected. So let's see what it is. We have a plate, composite plate, as an armor. Let's see if it's better than what we have. It is slightly better, but I can add this. Can I? Wait a minute. What happened? Okay. It's either one or the other. No. Okay. So this is the new one. That has 38 in armor and +4 structure. So we are making our ship stronger. Let's see the shield. It says that it's not as good as the one we have. So that is not good. We don't want that. So we're going to sell it. So let's go to... no. Let's go to the market. No way to sell it directly from there. I can't remember exactly. That's been a while. Go to the market. Yep. Okay. Okay, that was right click. And I got 45 credit for it. Okay. Back to the hangar. We have a couple of points that we can attribute. Spend a bit more on navigation and power. More power, sure. Structure, good. Navigation again. Bring to balance again. Okay. Go back. And go to the command center to do the second part of the mission. So far, I don't have a very powerful
Killing
weapon,
streak.
but it will do me for a couple of missions. Until I hopefully find something else.
Focus up. Killing streak. Focus up. Killing streak. Focus up.
Two is repair.
Killing streak.
Oh, that wasn't good.
Skill not ready. Focus up. Killing streak.
So it's a good thing you can heal yourself. To a certain extent, obviously. I mean, you can repair your shield. That's what you can do. So it can be a bit awkward at first to play with the mouse, but it's okay. I mean, I like
Killing
it.
streak.
I believe they improved the gamepad playability. I believe there were some issues I think, with some button configuration. Right. Oh, I forgot that. Oh shit. There was something that I could have looted, but. So obviously, as you can see, I got money, but because I'm sharing the money with my contractor, I only get 10% of the take. So my share is only 10%. So from 13,486 credits, I only get 10% of it. And that will change for some missions. That will change. And I think there's a skill that will prevent this, or that will change the percentage that you can take. I think. I mean, I'm really relying on the on memory now. I haven't been playing the game in a while. I just literally jumped into it now, and I just wanted to rediscover the game, and I wanted to rediscover live with you guys. So, go back to the hangar and see what we have. I mean, of course I want to transfer it to my stash. It's going to ask me all the time. That's kind of new. Okay, well, we have a blue blue item. So obviously, it's better quality than the one I have. I'm going to change that right away. Oh, can I equip it? No, I cannot equip it. That's strange. I could. So this is -4 on power, unfortunately. If I equip it, I got only 2 of power there. But I have better. I'm still going to equip it. It says I can't because I only have 2 now. But if I put 4, it's activated now. It's strange that it let me equip it. But the thing is, by equipping it, it brings my power down. Because I already had the right power to equip it, so that okay, that makes sense. Right, more power then. Power. Yes, power. All we want. It's all we need. The skills. I don't think I have enough money to spend on skills. No, I only, only have 37 credits, so no, this is not going to work. I think you need 1,500, so we're not touching that one. Yeah, let's sell that thing. That's it. Yeah, 37 credits. Okay, never mind. I'm not really bothered at this point of the game. Alright, command center, and let's do the last part of. You have some mission where you have to achieve. You have to. There's some targets. You need to collect X amount of an item, and you need to come back. Or there's another mission where you need to come back.
Killing streak.
With some items in the stash. So it's can be a bit tricky to achieve because, well, the loot is random, so you know you will have to try again and again and again, try to get the loot needed for the to achieve the mission. So it can be a bit frustrating. But that's where the hack and slash element is really going into action. I mean, okay, you have all the loot credits that you're earning and all, but then you have the random RNG coming into places, and it's like, right, okay. And it feels weird because it shoots them up. But it feels weird just for like 10 plus minutes.
Focus up.
So by getting inside that thing, I get my focus up, which will improve my damage, I think, or my. I don't think it's the damage. It's
Killing streak.
a precision, but by extension, my damage. I think. So that thing, it's never on the same spot. So
Streak.
it can be there.
Killing streak. Focus up. Killing streak. Focus up. Killing streak. Killing streak. Skill not ready.
Right, we get slightly more money now. We can retry the mission as well. So again, you can farm. So let's go to the hangar. So we got a couple of more items now, and we have a weapon which seems to be better than this one, obviously. in terms of DPS. They have -5 of structure, unfortunately, so we're going to lose structures. But it's okay because I can compensate by putting more skill points, leveling points on the attributes over there. Right, and we have another shield, but that's not good, so that will have to go. This is good. We have better composite plates, but I will lose again in structure, so that's very annoying. But again, +9. Should replace one of. I should replace this one, the one in the middle. There we go. The weapon. It's a triple Gatling. It's not exactly the type of weapon I really like. Oh, so this one is a triple Gatling as well, so. Okay, there's 1.1 chance of critical hit chance. Weapon plasma damage, 50%. There's a lot of crits. I like crit in games. Crit are always good. I'm going to change it. And what is this? CPU, so that will improve the ship overall. So 5.2% critical hit damage, 2.9% skill power, which is quite good. And the secondary shield cooldown reduction, this is quite good, 4.6%. Okay, it's not a big number, but for a start, that'll be good. Helmet, it's not a good one, but it's the only one we have, so yes. We have a laser here. Unfortunately, the laser is not very good. Right, I'm going to sell those 3 items in the market. I'm going to keep the laser just in case. Sell. Oh, that doesn't sell. We have to right click, is it? No, where is it? Where am I putting this? Is it transferring it back to the stash? I'm confused. I shouldn't read the tutorial perhaps. Bugger. Oh yeah, okay. This one sold, but the other one didn't sold for anything. I was just getting rid of it. Maybe they didn't have any value. Maybe. Which is odd, but we'll take it. Choice anyway. Right, let's put some attribute points here. Yeah, I'm going to reinforce the structure. Yeah, that will be fine. More power. Okay, I think we're good here. Heals. Right. The flame blade's not something very... I really like. I'm going to take this one instead. Can I spend money? No, I would need to be grade 2 before spending any money on it. Any of them, in fact. Oh, that's too bad. I could have spent 250 for what's the focus fire? No, that's what I want. The rank skill. The rank skill is quite good. But anyway, a lot of things we can do after. There we go. Now we can do this. I mean, I could have done it already, but obviously, I like to start with with the right numbers first.
Killing
So this
streak.
weapon should be better, more powerful. Ooh. This is my new skill. Very good when you have a lot of enemy around you, you can just float around. This is repair. Oops. None of that. I don't want to use this. I
Killing
should
streak.
have changed the skill.
Skill not ready. Focus up. Killing streak. Skill not ready. Focus up. Focus up. Killing streak. Focus up. Killing streak. Skill not ready.
So you also you will notice
Killing
that
streak.
sometimes you cannot kill all the enemies on screen. Sometimes you just have to accept that you can't because you're not powerful enough, or doing so will take too much risk. And that's okay.
Killing streak system failing.
Oh no!
Automatic retreat engaged.
Gosh, you see, mission failed. This is not very good. God, I've been playing 20 hours of that game and still... Yeah, I lost the cargo, unfortunately. We need to go back to the hangar because I want to change a skill that I'm not... this one, the simple dash, just don't care about it. Problem is I cannot change it with anything else. Can I? Can I select it or maybe change it to something else? Can't. Damn it. I'm just gonna double it. Good. The problem is, actually, this one. That would be better. Okay. Back. Let's do this again. So, because I have the auto skill, the manual retreat, the automatic retreat, sorry, I was able to go back safely, but unfortunately I lost my loot.
Focus up.
All the credit on loot.
Killing streak. Killing streak.
Let's kill on the dash for sure.
Focus up. Killing streak. Skill not ready. Focus up. Focus up. Killing streak. Killing streak.
The shield skill can be quite good because it can repel bullets, and depending on
Killing streak.
the advancement of the skill, you can absorb the bullet thing, or you can repel them, and they go all over the place eating the enemy. So that is quite good. It's something that you want to do.
Focus up. Focus up.
This the shield, the skill shield I have at the moment,
Focus up.
just to take the damage. I mean, so.
Focus up.
It's a game that you're going to spend a lot of time on it, surprisingly, for shoot 'em up. But it's much more than that. It's not just a shoot 'em up. It's a proper hack and slash, obviously. It's just that the presentation is different. Yeah, font stuff. What do we have? Okay, we have a better light plate this time. We're going to replace this one. Okay. One now. Are we going to replace this? Problem is now I have only 4 of structure because it brings my structure down. Not very good. But I'm going to increase structure. We have another CPU. This is not a good one though. But it can give me +3 of energy if I place it there in the second slot, so we'll take it. Right, new weapon. A weather dual Gatling. It is a it has a good DPS. Unfortunately, all the rest is not good. I'm not going to bother with it. It's a type of Gatling. I think they shoot don't shoot straight, shoot up and down, and it's not very good. So actually, okay, let's try to see if we can sell the rest. I'm going to keep it just in case. Sell this. That. What is this? Oh, the thruster. Sorry, I forgot about this. Actually, I'm going to see if we have a better thruster. I think it's better. Yes, it is better. Although the Reaper skill goes down, but has better armor. That's good. Out there, up to there. Good. Problem is, because you spend money when you. I think you spend money when you attribute the points to structure, power, and navigation, and now I only have 26 credit. Credit that I could have spent in one of the skills, but we'll do that next time. Okay, I want to change a couple things there. This here. Number 3 will be. I want to put the repair. It's the last thing. Right. So, weapon. Well, offensive, defense, repair. Let's do that. Far a bit more than 10%. There's a storyline going on that why you only get 10%, etc. Pass that. So basically, I'm going back to this game and I'm really coming back as I forgot a lot of things what happened in this game and how everything goes. So it's kind of funny to go back to it and to rediscover it. So if I'm making any mistake by saying this and that, it's because I haven't been playing for a while. But which is good because it's nice to go back to it. Okay, this I've done. Click on another a button to fast forward or something. Come on. Do that before. If there's a button to fast forward. Right. Let's see actually. Yeah, actually there's a button. Right, number 6.
Killing streak. Skill not ready. Focus up. Killing streak.
I think it works better. Wait, put my skill on the numpad, well, on the keyboard.
Focus up. Killing streak.
I have to admit it's very nice
Focus
to
up.
rediscover the game again. I mean, to replay the game. And nothing, not a lot has changed in the game, to be honest.
Focus up. Killing streak. Skill not ready.
Can be a bit tiring to play with the mouse though.
Killing streak.
Oops. Some type of freeze frame. Doing it again.
Killing streak. Skill not ready. Killing streak.
sometimes you won't be able to kill a boss or a mini boss, but you still complete the mission. Wait, we have a good taking. Let's see. Yes, still want. This is annoying. This used not to be there before, I think. I mean, your loot was already in the stash, so I think what we come up with is you can keep your loot into the spaceship and not transfer it to the stash. I think that means if you forget about it and you say no, you go back into a mission, but you will have your cargo full, or if you die, you will lose what's inside. So this is a bit tricky, really. Right, this is rubbish. Well, actually, it is better. Yes. What is this? Winter with Kathleen. I'm not very keen on those weapons. They have a lot of DPS, but that's all they have. We have a better thruster there. Detonation skill is down though, and I quite like the detonation skill. But it has +5 armor, so I'm going to get. Right, we have this one, but it's going to be rubbish. It's just it's not a lot of DPS, but everything else is down. Right, I'm going to improve my skills. Oh yeah, I need to be grade 2, I forgot about that. Shit. I guess we can't. One of those. What if I made weapon? Yeah, that could be good. That could be good too, but that will be for later probably. That's nice too. That is okay, I guess. Some bosses. And I never find it very interesting. I think I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go with this one. And buy it. I'm going to replace this. Here we go. Obviously you need to replace it. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's not change anything else. A couple of stuff there. I'm going to sell that thing. Don't need it. That's it. This thing seems better, but I have better a blue type armor plate, so no. I'm just going to sell everything, even this. I'm not keen on any of them. I'll get more stuff anyway. Right. Okay. Linked mission. Let's go. A game which is very easy to get sucked into it because of all the loot that you have, and you want to experiment different type of build as well. Something I forgot to do is to put my points attribute points to power, navigation, and structure. But I think we'll be fine. This is the new stuff. Find out. Cool.
Focus up.
Killing
streak.
It's funny that you can play with
Killing streak.
the keyboard, and it makes sense because, well, after all, it's just another hack and slash. So
Focus
to
up.
think that way, it's kind of funny and it makes sense at the same time. So
Killing streak.
I like that idea that they push the concept to that point where you can play with the mouse, just the mouse and the keyboard. It's great. To a very effective way as well. Very effective. You don't control the ship with the keyboard. You just control it with the mouse. So you are free to select your skill with the keyboard, like in an hack and slash, like in an MMO, like in
Killing streak.
adventure game.
Killing streak.
Ooh. Another one.
Skill not ready. Focus up. Killing streak. Focus up. Skill not ready.
So the bang I'm doing the weapon like that. You can upgrade it and it does more things. If you keep pressing it, at some point you keep pressing it, it will go as far as you want it to go.
Focus up.
Yeah. Good. Yes, I want. This is quite. So you have a look your first blueprint. This is not an item you can equip, but a plan to duplicate similar items. Go to the store, open a blueprint panel, and transfer this plan. You have access to a fixed number of copies, and also decide to sell this plan. Okay. So I meant you get blueprints. You go to the market. There's two tabs: supply and blueprint. There. Have to be careful not to sell it because that can happen. So this is a blueprint for a new shield. There we go, blueprint created. But now I need to buy it. So. Is it worth? That's not. It is. That's not worth it. That's not worth it. Okay, never mind. What do we have? We have a shield here, which is rubbish, and we're going to sell it. CPU. Change one, perhaps. I'm not going to bother. I'm going to sell those. They're no good. Any of them are just not good enough. This is good. This is actually quite good. I'm going to replace the lowest one that I have. This one, but it has good stats on it. But never mind. Replace this one. And an engine. The engine's screwed. Better? Yes, it is. Right, and let's sell this. I want you yeah, a couple of things. Structure plus power, definitely. Structure, power, structure. Okay, let's leave it like that because it costs quite a lot of credits. So. do this now. Excuse me.
Focus up. Killing streak. Skill not ready. Focus up.
So the stages can
Killing
be a
streak.
bit redundant, I have to admit. You will see a lot of the same background, which is a bit unfortunate, but the setting of the game is basically shattered
Focus up.
land and kind of
Killing streak.
open space in a ring like this. So in a way it kind of fits the game and the story of it, so
Killing streak.
it's okay.
Focus up. Killing streak.
But technically the graphics of the game are good. It's good. Like, I like the style, even on the cutscene. Everything fits.
Focus up.
I'm getting my wrist is getting a bit sore because I need to focus, you know, on being very gentle with the mouse.
Killing streak.
Tricky to play with the controller. I decided keyboard.
Skill not ready. Killing streak.
Obviously you can see the damage that I'm doing to the enemy with the weapon I have,
Focus up.
the skills and the weapons. So like before slash you can see the damage output.
Killing streak. Focus up. Killing streak.
Yes, let's go back to the hangar. So that's what you're going to do most of the time is you complete the mission, go back to the hangar and have a review of what you looted. So you have to like that because it's the core of the game. I mean the core of the game is a shooter really, but it comes together with what you're going to pick up as your gear. Very important because you will be doing some stages which are going to be too difficult at some point because you need to equip yourself accordingly. So it works together. Right, let's replace this crap. No, that's not good. New weapons. See, those weapons have huge DPS, but they're not good enough. Ah, okay, that's good. Yes, let's change the cell. Are we going to sell a crap? So the reason why I'm selling every time is because your stash can get very full at some point, and you will need to buy another one, which I could technically, but I'm going to try not to right now, so I can spend the money on skills or attributes. Some skills. I'm still grade 1, so no, that's not good. But some of those could be. I need to be grade 2. I'm happy with what I have, so I'm not going to do anything else. Auto skill, perhaps. But I put this one, the killing streak bounty. Because it gives me more credit after each stages, and because there's a cut, I mean, I only get 10% of the taking. That will boost up my taking at the end of the missions. So let's spend the money on the attribute then. Power, power, structure, navigation, more power. Okay, let's go with 20 of power. Let's do it like this for now. Should be fine.
Killing streak.
Earlier when I was talking about the graphics and the stage, the way they are redundant and repetitive. It's true, but I think they look great too. And it's different from other games as well. It's that feeling of loneliness and emptiness. You know, the shattered land, all those. Floating piece of land. I think it's nice and different, and I like it. I like the setting of the game. I really do.
Focus up. Focus up.
So obviously, to use my skill and all, I need a bunch of energy, which is on the right bottom, you can see. Every time I use a skill, energy is being depleted and then back up.
Focus up.
So you want to make sure you have enough energy to do a full rotation. And currently I'm playing Neverwinter, the MMO, and you could say that the energy in this game is the recovery point of Neverwinter, skill-based. So you need you need a lot of recovery to do. Rotation. The higher the recovery, the more you can do it. Maybe it's not correct what I'm saying. Maybe it's not entirely correct. And I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to find a parallel to it.
Focus up. Killing streak.
think to keep that thing on, turning, the energy needs to be full. If I use all my skills and the energy depletes, then it stopped. But I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I need to focus on the game and more what's happening than just the energy bar button.
Focus up. Killing streak.
Okay.
Focus up.
Mission complete. Go back to the hangar again. Yes, I want my loot. Right, we got more stuff this time. The more you go into the game, the more you do missions. Some levels will give you more loot. So that's why after opening a second tab, dash is useful. So we don't have good shield here, so that will have to go. Another gun, another minigun. Oh, this is good though. This is better. Although I'll lose in a lot of different areas. But we're going to keep it and probably equip it. First, let's change the engine. That plate is no good. CPU no good. That's no good. It's better. No, it's not. I'm going to sell everything, but I'm going to equip that one, the minigun. I'm not sure it's going to be. Let's see. We can give it a try. I'm not going to sell that gun just in case. I'm probably going to sell the rest. There's one there that I can't equip because I don't have 15 of nav. We keep it too. 15 of nav and equip it. So okay, what is this? Okay, let's start with this gun and then see what's happening. A bit of power. I'm going to make a balanced build, but you cannot really make one. I mean, sometimes when you increase one, the other goes down. And when you equip different type of items as well, it goes up and down. So you have to be careful what you want to prioritize. You need to check every time you equip something that it doesn't change your attributes. Let's see this gun. Okay. As you can see, the more I shoot, the more it goes all over the place. I'm not terribly keen on that. Because I need to shoot like that. I need to press gently. I mean, just click it, basically. If I keep it pressed, it just go
Focus up. Killing streak.
I don't feel very comfortable with a weapon.
Focus up. Focus up. Killing streak. Focus up.
It's also a game that I already covered when it was out on my YouTube channel. I've done a couple of gameplay videos on it.
Killing streak.
I think I did it while it was in early access.
Focus up.
It's been a long time. It's been a year now.
Killing streak. Still not ready. Killing streak. Still not ready. Killing streak. Focus up.
Woo!
Focus up. Focus up. Focus up.
I'm not sure, but I have the feeling they increased the difficulty on earlier level. It's just my feeling, but it's probably not the case. But I remember on my very first run, or my current save with almost 20 hours of gameplay on it, the first level were fairly easy. Or perhaps I had better gear. I'm not sure. I can't say. Cannot be affirmative on this one. Right. More stuff. More stuff. Let's see what we have here. Oh, we got the better. Is it better cell? It is actually a better cell because it gives me more stats out of it, but the skill power is down. But the stats are good to take, definitely good. Yes. Beware, the item. Just give us at least one flow. Oh yes, there are items with flows in it. And that's a good reminder of it. +1 focus max level reduction. Well, that's fine. That's okay. Yeah, that's good. I'm not too bothered about this. Right, okay. We've got the print, and it looks shit. We have more helmets. I like the detonation skill because it's something that I use a lot. Yes. As you can see, my attribute went up because I equipped that cell. That cell gave me +5 of energy, +5 of shield, and +6 of power, obviously. That's why my power from 21 jumped up to 27. So some items are going to change your attributes. You have to be very careful about it. If you want to focus just on power or structure or navigation, choose your gear wisely. It's not good anymore. That plate, not good. That's not good. Oh, we have a good CPU here. I mean, good. Actually, it's not that good. I'll take it anyway. It has better stats. I mean, better stats. It has more stats. So, see, my power jump up to 32, so we have much more power this time. Good. What we want. And it didn't affect the structure or navigation, which is very good too. I'm going to get the blueprints done. And I'm not going to buy it because it's rubbish. And I'm going to sell the rest. Sell. You're going to spend a lot of time in those menus as well. Probably, and it's probably the most frustrating thing that some players have expressed is that you spend more time in the menu than you actually play the game. You see what I mean? It's the stages on the game itself are rather short. I mean, at least at the beginning, they're short. I mean, you have longer stages, but they tend to be short, and you spend a lot of time in the menus after selecting your gear, items, and all. Something to think about before you jump into this game, before you try this game. But if you like it, if you like the idea of building, to have a good build as a spaceship, be more efficient on missions, then it's worth giving it a try, really. I'm going to change my gun because I'm not sure about the minigun. It goes all over the place and it's really annoying. Let's try the high frequency gun. What else? And skills. No. I'm going to keep my skills the way they are. Put more points on structure and navigation. Maybe to reach 20. It's too much. Let's skip it that way. Okay, there's a storyline where you cut the profit or whatever. You will work for somebody else, I think. I'm skipping it. It's worth reading though. You will end up doing some kind of side mission. Let's do that now. But the game tells you duration of stages. This one says long, so let's see how long it is, really.
Killing streak.
This is a single ultra weapon. okay. It's fairly powerful, so right.
Focus up. Killing streak.
You get a map of the levels. Let's see. Tells you where you are. The level.
Focus up. Killing streak.
Tell them items. It's quite good because you don't let you go now and say, oh, it's going to be finished. And no, there's another one. More to come. Oh, that's free spring. I don't know where it's coming from.
Killing streak. Killing streak.
The game is available on Steam. I think it's available on Go as well. I'm not sure about that. Give it a try, give it a check. Just verify it to be good. It's definitely available on Steam, and the soundtrack is also available to buy on Steam. And it's very good.
Focus up.
Very good. Very epic. So good.
Soon not ready.
At least that's definitely ready. I think we're good.
Soon not ready. Killing streak. Soon not ready. Focus up.
And back to the hangar. I mean, you could just jump into another mission. But for me, I find it tempting to go back to the hangar and check the loot because, well, it's like any hack and slash. You want to get more powerful and you want to be more efficient. So you are going to have a look at stuff that you just got. Really, it's for me, it's the appeal of it. Really, it's to check what you got from your effort. It's something that you need to be into, as well as being into shoot 'em up. So it's kind of a niche game, really, because you can see, yeah, this is a hack and slash. Oh wait, but you need to like shoot them up as well, I mean, to avoid bullets and stuff, because at some levels they have a huge amount of enemy on screen and there's tons of bullet. But because you can play it with your skill, it's manageable. So if you're not good at bullet hell, you can still manage somehow how to get away with some situations. So the game doesn't leave you on your own trying to figure out what's going on. You can figure it out yourself, because oh wait, I need to improve my ship, I need to improve this, I need to improve them. And sometimes some farming is necessary so you can get better stuff. Yeah, it's something to consider before jumping into this game, before before buying it. I mean, you need to know what's going on. You need to know what it is, and sometimes it's not clear. I mean, when you see the trailers, the photos, or of the game, you think, okay, all right, let's shoot them up with some tweak there and there, but it's a bit more than that. And I like it. I actually like it. Right, what do we have here now? We have a new engine. I don't really like. I prefer this one, honest. More armor though. I'll get less energy. This is annoying. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to change it. Weather minigun. Oh gosh, another minigun. Okay, let's give it a try. I'm not keen on miniguns, but I'll give it a try. That's not good. That is not good either. Not good. Okay, the rest can go for the blueprints. This is good. Should be good. I'm going to get one. Yeah, I've got bullets, and I'm going to replace something. Minus 53 of life if I equip it. Ouch. One shoot badge. With this one. We'll keep this just in case. But let's sell some stuff. The good thing is you click here, you can sell all the common items. So if I click, all the common items are gone. Very good. On the left, stuff. Okay, I'm going to keep this stuff and see. I'm just going to do a mission now. Oh no, more points to attribute. Yes, more power. Although it's quite expensive now. Structure. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Right. Let's go. What have we done? Okay, mission 8 there. Part of that over mission I just did, but the cutting of 10%. Undertaking.
Killing streak.
The problem with the minigun is it goes all over the place.
Focus up. Focus up. Killing
One thing I
streak.
would recommend if you play the game, to play with the keyboard, just know where your skills are,
Focus up.
where they are,
Killing streak.
because you need them quick.
Focus up. Killing streak. Focus up.
My hand is getting sore. I don't know why.
Skill not ready. Killing streak.
but I'm at fault. I'm going to blame them.
Killing streak. Killing streak. Focus up. Killing streak. Focus up. Killing streak. Still not ready. Killing streak. Focus up.
Yeah, I'm looking at the keyboard and I should know where what I need. Still.
Still not ready.
The thing is, if you didn't have the automatic retreat skill on, you need to leave the level yourself. You need to basically just press escape and you have to do retreat. One thing as well, you can get rid of some of the loot through the airlock. In some mission they will ask you to have only some items in your hold, and so the rest you need to get rid of it in the airlock before you complete the stages, which can be a bit confusing and tricky at first until you understand what to do. So the game is trying to do some different types of searching, yes, more than just shooting people around and checking your loot. Right. Well, I think I'm going to end the stream now. No longer I'm going on for an hour and 40 minutes. So, what I think about Drifting Land, it's an unusual mix of genre of game, but it works. So you take a hack and slash, all the element of an hack and slash and basically of an RPG, and you mix it up with shoot 'em up, and it works somehow. I don't know how they managed to make it work. It's the shoot 'em up phase. Some people, I believe, I know that some people have been saying that they are not as good as they should have been. I disagree with it, because the more you play, the more you go forward into the game, and the more it gets interesting and better and difficult. And the way that you need to build up your ship is going to affect how you're going to play later on. So there's that. The shoot 'em up phase are good, I believe. They could have been better. They could have better, more diverse type of enemies or things to do as well during level, even though they're trying to give a bit of variation. It could be more, it could be better. Saying that, I still haven't completed the game on my first save. It takes some time to complete some missions. Some missions are quite difficult, and you will have to farm. You'll have to farm a lot, so you get more loot, more gear, more money as well, because at some point you need a lot of money to upgrade your skills and to put more attributes at point. So there's that. So it's a game of building up, really. It's building up your ship efficiently, and so you can carry on the harder difficulty level, which is fine. It is like any other game, any other RPG, any other hack and slash or MMO, whatever you want. That's where it is. There's a core, but sometimes it's difficult to know what the core is really is. Is it the RPG side or is it the shoot? And I think it's, to be honest, I wouldn't say it's 50-50. It's probably 60-40. And the 60 will be more on the hack and slash elements, and the rest will be to the shoot. Why I say 40 for the shoot? It's because you need the element of the hack and slash for the shoot phase. It is that important, because if you go, for instance, if I change my weapon, I put a lower weapon to one of the current stage now, I wouldn't be able to kill anything. It would be very frustrating, and also, again, it's you need to prepare your ship before you go on and do your mission, and it's exactly as a hack and slash or an MMO. You need to prepare yourself before doing missions. It's a game also. It's a very niche game. And for that, for the risk that the developer took, I really respect it. I respect this game. I think it for me it works. I understand for some people it might lack of this or that, because obviously it's not a full-on hack and slash, and it's not a full-on shoot 'em up to some extent. So, but the thing that it's trying to do, mixing up two genres, is doing it very well, I think. And it's a very easy game to get in as well. You don't have a 20,000 menu to go through. I mean, yes, you got this and that, but it's very clear. Everything is clear. Everything is easy to read, or you understand what you need to do. So this is good. So yeah, Drifting Lands, I think it's a game that is worth your attention if you want something different, and that you like. If you like shoot 'em up, you should give it a try. If you like hack and slash, you should also give it a try. But obviously you will have to like shoot 'em up. I mean, the main gameplay is shoot 'em up, so you will have to like shoot 'em up. So yeah, very interesting concept. For me it works, but I understand that for some people it might not. But I think the risk that the developer took is good, and it works. So it's nice to see that a mix of the two can actually work, and it works not being a roguelike. That I appreciate quite a lot. It's not a roguelike. It's there's a story to it. You follow a story from A to B, and in between you have side quests, and you have a lot of other things, main missions, side quests, and all. So it's nice that it's not another roguelike, and for that I respect it. I respect it for a lot of other things as well. The music is incredible too. I think it's just, I mean, it just it's very epic, and it's something I wasn't expecting for this game, but I was very surprised, and in a very, very good way. Right, well, that was me on Drifting Land. Give it a try, I will say. Give it a try. It's not terribly expensive, I think, on Steam. I haven't checked the price though. Actually, I can check the price now. Drifting Land. Yeah, it's okay. It's in pound, it's $13.99. Probably a bit more expensive than the usual shoot 'em up, but it's more than that, and it's a long game as well, I believe. I mean, I haven't completed it yet, and I spent nearly 20 hours on it, so you know, it's I think it's a good indication of the length of the game, and something that will go on for a while. But it's not your 5 hours. Well, sorry, 5 hours is a bit too much for shoot 'em up. It's not your 20 half an hour shoot 'em up run where you try to do it on one life. It's more than that. Right? But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll probably be streaming Drifting Land on this save, or this save on later. Try to carry on and see how far we can go. If we can complete the game, if I can complete the game on stream, that would be cool too. And discover a bit more of Drifting Land with you guys. Thank you for watching, and if you want to know when I'm back next time, please follow the channel, and also enable your notifications so you know exactly when I'm back, because at the moment it's a bit irregular, I will say, but I'm trying to do my best as much as I can. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you later. Bye.